Prince William and Kate Middleton are once again whining, complaining to the UK press. Whining and moaning and bringing Harry and Meghan's name onto it. Because they're so lazy and they don't like to work. And they're blaming that on Prince Harry and Meghan. Time and time again. When will they stop? When will they stop? Before I talk about that, I wanted to speak about someone called Jeremy, who posted a tweet saying this, and I quote, Prince Harry and Meghan have been living in Montecito for 2 years. 2 years. And despite Meghan's pregnancies, have Prince Harry and Meghan worked more in 1.5 years than Kate and William have in the last 3 years? Kate and William are on vacation 360 days a year. And the rest, PR. I am glad to know that I am not the only one who sees the laziness of Kate Middleton and Prince William. Because what else are they doing? What else are they doing? First of all, members of the royal family who are taxpayer funded, like William and Kate Middleton, do not work. Let me emphasize that. They don't work. What they do is PR. What they do is pause for the UK press. And then they get good press. What they do is give access to their kids to the UK press, and then they get good press. What they do is simply leak stories about Harry and Meghan for them to get good press. Like the recent story that they have leaked, complaining, whining, and bringing Harry and Meghan's name into their laziness. Trying to explain their laziness. My family, first of all, this is what Kate Middleton and William have gone ahead to leak to the UK press. Now, Prince William has gone to the UK press to say this: I will not forgive Prince Harry because he and Meghan leaving have moved me and Kate Middleton into the center stage sooner than I expected. That is what Prince William has gone ahead to leak to the UK press, their favorite tabloid, the Daily Fail. Once again, Prince William and Kate Middleton are crying about having to work. You know, I told you this before, that what Meghan was supposed to do or expected to do is that she needs to do the work, and then Kate Middleton and Prince William were expected to take credit for Meghan and Prince Harry's work. That was how, or what was expected from Prince Harry and Meghan. That they do the work, William and Kate Middleton take credit for their work. Like what happened with the, what's it called? That cookbook, the community kitchen cookbook for the Grenfell community, for the women at Grenfell community. Remember how Carmen is a liar wrote articles saying that, like Prince Philip said, that we are a team. Not just about being in the royal family, it is not about being an individual, and then proceeded to linking Meghan's work, writing a forward for the cookbook that sold out to domestic terrorism. Why? Because that book was so successful. Meghan was outshining other members of the royal family. No wonder they told Meghan to be 50% of herself. They wanted, Meghan, first of all, and Harry to do the work, and then they to take credit for it. No wonder they said that, look, we are a team, not just an individual. Because when Meghan came in, she hit the ground running, explaining what, even Jeremy himself has said. Meghan and Harry, despite being in the royal family for a short time, they did more than Kate Middleton or Prince William have ever done in all their years in the farm, in all their years in the royal family. Meghan, in a short time that she was in the royal family, she did more than any other senior member of the royal family, especially Kate Middleton and William. Especially Kate Middleton and Prince William. And my family people are seeing it. Because apparently, the Daily Mail, being sued by Prince Harry for tapping landlines and phone hacking, has posted, an article that someone, a member of the squad, screenshotted on Twitter, saying this: Prince William can't forgive Prince Harry because Megxit moved Kate Middleton and their young family into center stage sooner than they expected, expert claims. So that is the reason that William is angry with Prince Harry, and he will never ever forgive Prince Harry for daring to leave. For daring to step down as senior members of the royal family. I thought they wanted the spotlight. I thought that is what Kate Middleton and Prince William wanted. I mean, they were so jealous of the attention that Harry and Meghan were receiving from the UK press, from the public. They were so jealous of it. That Australian tour, as Prince Harry said in the Oprah interview, that was when things changed. That was when things changed. When the royal family got to see just how good Meghan was at her job. At doing the job. That is when things changed. My family, why did Prince Harry say that? Why did things change? Things changed because of the attention, the fame that Meghan, got. The attention that both Harry and Meghan as a couple received. It was never seen before, ever since the days of the late Princess Diana. Because members of the royal family could not pull off the same crowd that Harry and Meghan pulled off. That came to see Harry and Meghan. No other member of the royal family, since the days of the late Diana, could pull off the numbers of crowd that came out to see Prince Harry and Meghan, to cheer on them. Nobody could do or pull that off the way Harry and Meghan pulled it off. They were interesting as a couple. They were loved. They are loved by the public. It's clear. They are loved by the public. When they were in Australia, they loved Harry and Meghan completely in Australia. So much so that it ruffled feathers in the royal family, in the farm. And clearly, after that, no wonder Harry said things changed. Then the smear campaign was clearly, they just had to do everything in their power to smear Harry and Meghan because of jealousy. And now that Prince William and Kate Middleton are living in the UK, why can't they go out to seek attention from the UK press that they wanted? Why can't they? My family, Prince William and Kate Middleton, no wonder the UK press itself coined the term the do-littles onto William and Kate Middleton because they do not like to work one bit. And these lamentations from Prince William, crying, whining, and moaning that he can't forgive Prince Harry because he left, because he stepped down as a senior member of the royal family, moving him and Kate Middleton into the center stage sooner than they expected. Prince William and Kate Middleton are 40 years old. Both of them are 40 years old. And they don't like to work. My family, these things that I'm seeing from Prince William is exactly the type of person that he is. Despite getting what he wanted to get, what he wanted to achieve, and that is driving Meghan away, because Meghan already left the UK. He went to America. William is still complaining because he's supposed to work. And I don't even know why Prince William is complaining, because he's still not working. No wonder people like Jeremy are saying it, the quiet part out loud. Kate and William are on vacation 360 days a year, and the rest they spend on looking for PR. And perhaps he's doing it because he is simply giving the UK press what it wants, and what the UK press wants are stories about Prince Harry and Meghan. As we know from the Princess and the Press documentary, they say that majority of the leaks against Harry and Meghan are coming from within the royal family, within Kensington Palace in particular, which is headed by Prince William and Kate Middleton. They're the ones leaking stories against Harry and Meghan. So perhaps this story that Prince William can't forgive Prince Harry is because Prince William is giving the UK press what it wants to continue more stories about Harry and Meghan, to continue drumming up hate against Harry and Meghan, to continue, with this rift that is making the tabloids a lot of money from talking about it. I mean, how else can you possibly explain it? William is always complaining, whining, mourning, time and time again, always, every single time. And even my family, someone under the comment section of Jeremy's tweet said this: Harry and Meghan have worked more than Kate Middleton and William have in the last 10 years. And someone said that, once again, Workshy, William and Kate Middleton are blaming Harry and Meghan for their laziness. By the way, Katie and William only began to work in 2017, just as Meghan started to outshine them. Someone else said that. My family, people are seeing exactly what I am able to see from the so-called UK press, from William and Kate Middleton, and the so-called carnival, so-called expert and the farm. Members of the royal family do not work. They do not work. They pose for the UK press and then they get good press. That is what they do. They sell their kids to the UK press and then they get good press. Because what is Prince William saying that, can't forgive Prince Harry because Megxit moved Kate Middleton and their young family onto center stage sooner than they expected? I mean, you're a member of the royal family, a senior member of the royal family. You're the heir to the throne of England. But yet you're complaining about laziness, and then you're complaining and pointing fingers towards Harry and Meghan leaving. You're blaming that for your laziness. William will blame every single person but himself for his woes, for the fact that he's lazy. He'll blame every single person but himself. My family, UK press will latch onto this because they'll take any story that smears Harry and Meghan. Any story that smears Harry and Meghan, they will take it because that is what they like. Any story that fathers, just about the rift between William and Harry and Meghan, they'll cover it. They'll talk about it. William must stop using Prince Harry and Meghan as his scapegoats. Prince Harry and Meghan do not live in the UK. They live in Montecito, California, with their two kids, Archie and Lilibet Diana. William should stop blaming his laziness on every single person, on Harry and Meghan, rather than blaming it on himself. He is to blame for his own laziness. Prince Harry and Meghan have already left. They are center stage. It's William and Kate Middleton. But instead of being center stage as they wanted to be, they are more focused on being lazy, on going on vacations, time and time again. And then when people can see just how lazy they are, they're saying, oh, look, we are not doing much. We are doing little because Harry and Meghan left. It's their fault. When will William cut it out? Stop using Prince Harry and Meghan as his scapegoats. It is high time that William and Kate Middleton stop using or blaming Harry and Meghan for their own laziness. It is high time that they stop whining and moaning about Harry and Meghan. Now, someone said that we read these headlines many times before, but now as they become Prince of Wales, these headlines are even more embarrassing. Just read they're in a holiday after doing 4 or 5 engagements in the past month. Someone called Zainab saying this, my family, one thing about Prince William is that he does not like to work. And this is what I've been saying. They expected Harry and Meghan to do the work. Harry and Meghan to do the work. And then they, William and Kate Middleton, to take credit for Harry and Meghan's work. That is what they expected, my family. When they saw that that wouldn't happen, they became angry. They sent out their community man is a liar to say that, oh look, remember what Philip said, we are a team, not about an individual member of the royal family. We are a team. That's why we're called the farm, because we are a team. Why? Because one cookbook from Meghan became so hugely successful. Meghan's first project was so successful that they just had to smear it, try and undermine it. My family, and yet despite the fact that Meghan has already left the UK, still they can't stop obsessing over Harry and Meghan. They still can't stop using Harry and Meghan as scapegoats to mask or cover for the fact that William and Kate Middleton are indeed very much lazy. And what the tabloid media coined them as, the Doolittles, are exactly who William and Kate Middleton are. They do not like to work. They do not like to work one bit. Someone called Vicky said that this is just not a positive narrative to put out there. When every single day, so many parents face both working every day just to feed their families. William and Kate Middleton have repeatedly shown contempt towards working families, both indirectly and directly, but no one wants to call them out on it. Because UK press are content on being fed stories about how the royal family is angry that Harry and Meghan left the UK, because Harry and Meghan escaped toxicity, because Harry and Meghan refused to put up with abuse to please other members of the farm, other members of the royal family. My family, may Harry and Meghan keep being happy. Someone called Mackenzie said this, oh no, these scapegoats left and now they actually have to work. Boo-hoo. Someone said that in response to this story from the Daily Fail about William and Kate Middleton once again complaining, whining and moaning as always, as usual. When will they stop complaining? When will they stop whining and moaning time and time again about Harry and Meghan? That they have to work because Harry and Meghan left. I mean, tabloids have repeated this so many times about William and Kate Middleton. You know, blaming Harry and Meghan for leaving. Oh, because the workload has increased. Members of the royal family don't work. You pose for pictures for the UK press and go on 2 or 3 engagements. That is what you do. You don't work. That's why when Meghan was seen to be working, they told Meghan to be 50% of herself. That is what they told Meghan to do. And even when she wasn't visible, they complained. The UK press complained. They still put her on the front pages. They still talked about her. Still, my family, it is high time the royal family stop using Meghan and Harry as their scapegoats. Scapegoats have already left. They're no longer your scapegoats. They are no longer your scapegoats. And it is high time that they stop using Harry and Meghan as scapegoats. When will they stop? When will they stop? Because they need to stop once and for all. This is too bad. And I can't stand seeing what they're doing, constantly using Harry and Meghan as their scapegoats, as cover once again for William and Kate Middleton's laziness. For William and Kate Middleton's laziness, to cover for William and Kate Middleton's laziness. I'm tired of Harry and Meghan being used as scapegoats to cover for William and Kate Middleton's laziness. Enough is enough. Someone said that, what is he chatting about? He's the heir to the throne. So his kids, regardless of whom, Harry married, will be center stage. Same happened with Charles and Liz. Their children were center stage because they were the future heirs, unlike their sibling kids. Does anyone know names of Prince Edward's kids? Someone else said that. My family, this is very much true. Harry and Meghan have already left. They have left the UK. They live in California, in Montecito right now. They're not in the UK. William's role as the heir to the throne has been carved out for him. Prince Harry, even when speaking to Tom Bradby, said that William already has his own, path drawn out for him. He has his own past. He has his own destiny to be king of the UK. But for Harry, he never had that path. He never had it. Prince Harry had to carve out his own path. Not just for himself, but also for his wife and child. At the time, they only had Archie, and that is what he did. Especially after what they faced in the UK, the racism, the bullying of the UK press. Harry and Meghan did the right thing. They left the UK. Saying that Prince William clearly hasn't been able to get over it. Because what the farm and the UK press wanted was that Meghan to live alone with Archie, and that Harry remain behind to follow William and Kate Middleton around. That is what they wanted, but that is not what happened. They underestimated the love that Harry had for his wife and kids. They thought that Harry would be just like Charles and treat his wife abhorrently, like how Charles treated the late Diana. But Harry clearly was different, a different man, is a different man. To this day, he has lived by his promises, his vows, protected his wife and kids, and keeps protecting them from the evils of the farm and the UK press. And may God continue to bless and protect Prince Harry and Meghan. My family, as I end this podcast, it's high time that William stopped lazing around and blaming others for his laziness. He was brought up in privilege, so clearly he does not like to work because he's never known what work truly is. And it's high time that William also respects the fact that Prince Harry also has a right to carve out his path, and that is what he has done. Prince Harry also has a right to escape a toxic institution, the farm. That soon Prince William will also be the head of the farm, soon. That's if the monarchy will, survive till then. My family, William, stop blaming every single person for your laziness other than yourself. And stop using Harry and Meghan as your scapegoats. They are not your scapegoats. And it's high time that William finally understands that and gets that into his head. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, and God bless each and every single one of you, my family. So what do you think about William blaming his laziness on the fact that Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior members of the royal family? What do you think about that? I think it's just despicable what William is doing once again. Blaming every single person for his laziness other than himself. And once again leaking stories against Harry and Meghan. They need to stop this. They need to stop. It needs to stop. The smear campaign and hate campaign against Harry and Meghan needs to stop. The harassment of Harry and Meghan needs to stop. And the farm needs to respect Prince Harry and Meghan's wishes to be detached from them and to stay far away from them as humanly possible. For the sake of their mental health, for the sake of Harry and Meghan's mental health. And my family, before I leave you, there is something that I saw, that I wanted to share with all of you because it was quite very, very important that, grabbed my attention. It's a quote that says this. Psychology says this: hearing a single negative thing could damage at least 5 positive memories. Distancing yourself from negativity is self-care. William needs to respect that Harry and Meghan have distanced themselves from negativity for self-care. To protect their mental health, William needs to respect that and stop using Harry and Meghan as scapegoats. He wanted the spotlight. It's high time that he goes to the UK press and begs for their attention and tells them to stop harassing Harry and Meghan and just focus on William or Kate Middleton, because they are not doing that. They're more focused on what Harry and Meghan are doing in the US than they are about the other members of the royal family. Because, let's face it, William clearly is lazy and also boring and never likes to work and likes blaming others for his laziness. It's high time that changes. My family, Harry and Meghan have every right to protect their mental health, and that is what they have done and continue to do. And William has got to respect Harry and Meghan's decisions. It's high time he does. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lily, Diana, Dorian, Ragland, and all of the members of the squad at home. Stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great, great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.